Yeah, Sunday Night Football. Let's get into it here. We got Sunday Night Football, Bucks -2.5 at the Cowboys. Over under is 50.5. None of that matters because you're going to give us some prop bets. We got a new Caesar Sportsbook promo for us here on the Power Hour, up to $1,250 risk-free on your first bet. All you got to do is use the promo code MORNINGFUL. That'll get you right there. Get you to $1,250. Use the link in the description of the video. You click on it, boom, pang, pow, get you right signed up.
Yeah, I think, sometimes these value in Thursday Night Football for my VIP members, I gave them two props, easily cashed. I had Cooper Kupp over yards. I had over 1.5 touchdowns thrown by Allen. Both of those cashed easily. I think there's a lot of value early in the year, especially because one way or the other, there's, some like you're expecting a lot and maybe you get little, or just the opposite. You don't expect a lot and you get a lot. So three props I like in this game. And when you talk about Bucks and the Cowboys, let's remember they played an exciting game last year. Yeah. I think it's going to be another exciting game. I think Tampa and Tom Brady feel like a little disrespected a little bit because the Bills are the favorite to win the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady just expects, he looks for a way to find a chip, to keep that chip on his shoulder. And the over 272.5 passing yards seems like easy money. I don't think this run game for the Bucs is going to be as good. So remember, they lost a few key offensive linemen to injuries and in the offseason to free agency. I think this team's not going to be able to run the ball. I think they'll be able to pass protect, and I like the over 272.5 passing yards. I think he's going to close 295 to 305. That's where the range I had it. That's a pretty big advantage. That's a 20-plus yard advantage that I see. So I think that's an easy play as far as the over in the Tom Brady prop. I also think, because I think they're going to score, the Bucs are going to score, I think the Cowboys are going to have to try to keep up. And I think the one passing option that I think is going to have a big year for Dallas is CeeDee Lamb. I think he's going to have a really big year. Obviously, he's the man now. He's the number one option. I think he's going to get a 7 to 8 receptions in this game, similar to what Cooper Kupp did. I think he's going to have a lot of short receptions. I think they'll every once in a while, hitch and go type of thing. But I think there's a lot of because you try to get him on crossing patterns, short patterns, and let him run with the ball over 5.5. I think he'll get us. He might even get 2 or 3 off just screen wide receivers, quick screenplay. So over 5.5 receptions, I think it's a pretty easy cash. There's a little juice there at -125, but I still think that's okay. Even if you got it at 6 at less juice, I'd still like that.
I was just going to say that. And to your Tom Brady point, I do agree. He flirts with that 300-yard passing yards this game. Yeah, he's going to be right around there. So I like that. The CeeDee Lamb one I like because I think, first of all, the Tom Brady one, he likes to just dink and dunk. Just a little short passes. Yep. So he's just gonna get you 8 yards here, 12 yards here, 5 yards here. He's not going deep or anything like that. He doesn't have that arm anymore. But CeeDee Lamb, you got to give him the ball as much as possible to get him in space. If you can get him in space, let him make a move. I was going to say, I read today, Dak Prescott is having a little irritation, on that ankle surgery he had with some cleat issues, some cleats or whatever. I don't expect him to be a factor at all. Yep. But I do expect them to try and crossing patterns, little quick slants, get him the ball, let him make a move. And if he makes a move, it's gone. So I think that means
a lot of run pass options, the
exactly.
RPO. I think when you have a guy as quick as he is, and I think they're going to be able to run the ball. I think Dallas has 2 good running backs, which leads me into that next one. Ezekiel under 46.5 yards. I don't think he's going to get its second year in a row. I think he's going to do a lot of split carries here. And I think the under, I think he'll probably rush the ball, 10 times for like 35 to 40 yards. He's just not that explosive guy anymore. And I think because teams will come up, because they're going to be able to run the ball with their 2 running backs, that makes CeeDee Lamb that run pass option even better with the over receptions there. So, but I do like these 3 props. I think it's a good way to open up Saturday night or Sunday Night Football, not just playing the side in this game, which I do like the side and the total in this one. I think this gives you a little extra value where I always try to bet, if I'm betting, say, $1,000 on the game, I'm going to bet 70 to 75% on the sides and totals. and then I'm only going to play 20-25% on props. But
a little bit, yeah.
It gives you a nice little sprinkle in, and sometimes I parlay these together as well, so it pays off as a little more.
I will say this: until Ezekiel Elliott proves that Tony Pollard is the number 2, I love that prop. I love the under 46.5. Do I think he gets 40 right around there, and then maybe 40 receiving yards or something like that? Yes. But this rushing prop, I love it, minus 110.
Well, Pollard's the better guy. I mean, let's be honest, because he's better out of the backfield.
Yes.
He's just as explosive running the ball between the tackles. That was always the knock. Well, he couldn't run. Last year, he ran between the tackles just fine.
Exactly.
So I think if Ezekiel Elliott wasn't such a high-priced guy, we would see Pollard taking a lot more carries.
Yeah, they gave him all that money, and then Tony Pollard took over for him. But listen, we got a package going on right now. Don't forget, bring this early bird special, NFL season pass, all football pass, $649, $799. That's good through Monday?
All the way through Monday Night Football, yeah.
All the way through Monday Night Football. So you guys that are, jumping on this, you need to jump on this while you can, because it will not be here Tuesday. Let's just say that. So, Craig Trapp, I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. As always, we'll see you on the Power Hour next week. I'm sure we're going to kick you out, and then I'm going to bring in Scott Rickenbaugh here in a minute. Take care, Craig. See you.